Alright, I've recorded this a couple times, but my microphone just had some issues, so hopefully I can actually do this right now. I'm gonna show you guys how to quickly rig up a custom weapon for the new scripts like mod that I just released. Um, the reason I did this is because a lot of you guys are starting to post things in like our Discord server and other things like that because you guys are pretty excited to get rid of some old stuff and come up with the new. It's just a way of things flow. They've always gone that way. Um, so without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys how to rig up a fucking custom weapon. Cool, yay. All right. So what I need to do is right now find my model, right? So you guys probably already have a model in mind, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So say you want to do like a pistol, because that's what I'm doing. All right, it works the same thing for everything else. Everything works the same. It's totally okay that I'm doing a pistol. These are some old guns that I used Viathan scripts for, and I experienced a lot of lag with them and got kind of tired, so I never touched these fucking models ever again. However, they are my imports, and I'm kind of excited to use them again, so I'm scripting them as fast as possible. Anyways, so we got my model. We'll go ahead and delete the rest of this crap. Paste this here. All right, so we got a little chubby 45, right? A little chode pistol. All right, the chode gun. All right, fucking, we're gonna take this pistol. Okay, so for you, since you don't have access to this pistol like I do, I would recommend using a weapon like the M1 Garand or some sort of submachine gun or whatever you want, as long as it's part of the gun kit. Don't use another gun script for this, because then you won't have the gun script, right? Makes sense. Sorry, I've got allergies going on. It's like weird. Anyways, pistol. Let's make a duplicate version just in case I fuck anything up. Always be safe, kind of thing. We're gonna call this pistol 45. Jesus. All right. First thing, in pistol 45, we're gonna fucking delete this stuff. We're gonna keep the grip script in there. All right. I'll explain to you this why in just a moment, but we're just doing this for safety's sake. We're gonna put this in here. We're not gonna ungroup it yet because we're gonna inspect this model first. All right. First thing you want to notice is if any parts are labeled the same name. All right. So we got 2 bolts and we got 3 mesh parts. That's unfortunate. All right. So we're gonna call this rear iron sight. I'm very specific with the way I label things, just so I can like be like, well, fucking, there's an error in the script, something's wrong, fucking, like say like rear iron sight, blah blah blah, fucked up, right? I know to go to the rear iron sight. It's up to you though. You want to name a part butt cheeks, bro? Go ahead. I don't care. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna call this part handle. Now you might be wondering, why am I calling this handle whenever you see a handle part in most gun scripts is just a little invisible part right by the trigger, right? Sorry, one second. Oh yeah. Anyways, little handle part's always like a little visible thing right near the trigger, or if it's with like the Dakota Cordy or old murnau guns, it's like above the trigger. Like, what's with this? So these are very different, right? The handle part is whatever you want it to be, and thanks to the flexibility of animations, we can do whatever we want and put the handle wherever we want on the gun, right? It's pretty sick. So we don't have to add extra parts to these guns that just creates like a fraction of a percentage of more lag, but that adds up. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, we got mesh part. All right. We're gonna name this mesh part 1 because I don't know what to name it. We're gonna call this mesh part 2 because I don't know what to name it. But they're both different, right? Has mesh part, but they got a little number at the end. Makes them different. All right. It's kind of like well, you know, the stuff. Anyways, fucking, we're gonna take the handle parts out of this, the handle stuff out of this. You're only gonna take up from gun muzzle point to bolt back. Well, I don't think you guys have bolt back, but I do. You know what I'm saying? All the audios and then the little fucking electrical outlet thingies. You know what I'm saying? Fucking that shit. We're gonna put it inside of our handle. Whoa. Insane. All right. We're going to move this over. Actually, we're going to keep it here for now because we're about to move this model. Fucking. Yeah. Yep. All right, cool. So we move this bastard. Excuse me. We're going to align our iron sights. Why? Because this is important. The guns have aim down sights, and you want to make it as easy as possible on you to aim down or to make the iron sights easy. Okay, so if your iron sights are aligned, why not go ahead and just realign the sights so that you just have to micro adjust to get it correct, right? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna put the little guy here, little guy here. Okay, that's as close as we could get it, right? Because I don't even have a little adjuster on my fucking move tool. So we're just gonna put this guy here. And since he is useless to us, we're gonna cast him into the fire and get rid of him. So we're gonna ungroup all this. We now have the pistol 45 tool, but we're not done yet. All right. So we're gonna take the handle, right? We're gonna use Moon Animator Easy Weld. All right. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with this, especially if you animate a lot more than me, because there are definitely some people better. You're gonna go to plugins. You don't have Moon Animator. It's gonna be the first thing you see. You come to me and you're like, no, why can't I weld my guns with Motor 6D? I'm gonna be like, well, shithead, did you watch the video? Did you fucking listen to what I was telling you? Because if you didn't, you're stupid. And they're gonna be like, oh, screw you. Murnau's so mean to me. I hate him. I hate Murnau. I'm gonna be like, well, too bad. And then other people are gonna have guns and you're not. It's unfortunate. Anyways, handle is gonna be the first thing you click, right? When you open easyweld. You're gonna go to parts on the top. Then you're gonna fucking, once you have handle selected, you're gonna hold the control key. And you're gonna click everything else. Easy's childbirth. You're gonna click join in place. Close. Alright, now you're gonna see these Motor 6Ds pop up, right? Very similar to how the old murnau guns were, except these Motor 6Ds are like welds, but animatable. Weird. I'm gonna close this. All your sounds are in here, by the way. If you guys are really dumb, you can change them to whatever you want to be. And in your local script, if you're pretty good at scripting, you can probably like sync some sounds for that. Because I know that the guns that I previously released do not have synced animation sounds. And there's a reason for that. But that will come in due time. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to paste pistol 45 inside of this. And we're going to keep an extra version inside of the workspace just in case something goes wrong. All right. And we're going to publish to Roblox as always, because every time I test, I always publish due to the animation editor having problems with crashing the Roblox stuff. All right. So, got that. It's published. We're going to press play. All right, I've loaded in. You guys see my freaking badass character? We're going to press 5, because that's what has my tool in it. All right. The tool is perfectly in my hand, which is awesome. I'm going to copy this guy. I'm going to look in the workspace for your username, all right? You're just going to copy it. And you're going to stop. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't know what this is. I'm going to paste it into workspace, and holy shit, you just appeared out of thin air, bro. That's crazy. Now, not only do you get to fucking animate the guns and do your own thing, but you get to animate them on your handsome-ass character, all right? Now, before you begin, you're like, holy shit, I can't wait to get started. My character's going to look so cool doing some crazy fucking 360 no-scopes animations with my fucking guns. You're going to rename this model, all right? It's going to be a little bit shameful, but it's all right because it's still you, but with a different name, all right? So you're going to name the model something different. So, like, say I've got the Pistol 45 tool, right? I'm going to call it Pistol 45. The reason you do this is because I have a theory, all right? So when you load it in the game, the guns are automatically looking for the parent, which is your player name. So whenever it has your player already loaded in the server as the model, because players are models in games, they're under the model group, that is, they will pick up the other guy instead of you because you're not fully loaded in yet. And they're like, damn, bro, these animations look sick on this dummy. And they play the animations on the dummy instead of you. And then you come to me and you're like, no. Your guns are broken, man. You gotta fix them. I'm like, look, man, you're doing it all wrong. This is how you do it. Name it Pistol 45 or something else. It's up to you. Fucking, you take that, right? You gotta name Pistol 45. You're almost there. Take primary part and properties. Remember, properties. It is in the view section. right next to Explorer, okay? Because you're going to need both of these open to do this kind of stuff. I click primary part. Holy shit, I've never seen this before. What's going on? Humanoid repart. Boom. Easy as pie. Remember? We're going to retry that, okay? So I'm going to reset it. Back on head where you guys had it, right? I'm going to go to humanoid repart. Primary part. Now it's changed. One more step closer. Right arm. Looking in the right arm. Before you do this, you might have already tried to animate, all right? Because you're getting ahead of yourself. And you're like, damn, I'm so excited to make some cool stuff go on with my weapons. But listen to me. Right grip is what keeps your arm totally straight, bro. It's like the default tool weld that makes tools stay in your right arm. But the grip script that we have inside of the guns right now is what's making it have a Motor 6D grip, which means it's the same thing, but you can freaking animate it. That's why you're not able to move the handle around. The minute you delete this, boom, you can freaking move your tool wherever you want. You can make it left-handed. You can make it shoot out your penis. You can shoot out your face. You can shoot out of your big toe. It's crazy. All right? Fucking, now that that's saved, let's take a turn back for a second. All right? Let's say that pistol 45 wasn't working out for you, or you made a rifle with a weird rotation of a stock, right? And you put the rifle in your hand, and it's facing backwards or to the side or like fucking straight up in the air. I recommend going to the plugins and buying a plugin called Tool Grip Editor. All you do, it's 25 Robux. All you do is click the tool, edit tool grip. Boom. Once you're done editing the tool grip, you're done. All right. Edit tool grip. Look at that. Perfectly aligned where I want it. Okay, it looks like I'm holding a pistol in his hand. Holy shit, I could kill some bad guys, right? Or good guys. If you're evil, whatever. I don't care. Gonna close it. You've already aligned your thing. Then you go through this process again, where you get your little guy, all right? He's in the game. He's looking fresh. He's looking cool. You named him Pistol 45 because that's gangster, all right? Next thing you're going to do is you're going to open up either Moon Animator or Roblox Animator. You're just going to click the guy. Create. Boom. Idle animation. 3. I always do 3 for my idle animations. I do a little guy here. Fucking. Then I go to 115 because it's halfway through. Make him look like he's breathing. Copy the first thing. Go back. Oh, it's a little too far. Boop. Boom. We loop it. Whoa, he's raising his gun up in the air, bro. Crazy action. Whoa, holy shit. Anyways, get what I'm saying. Make sure when you're doing these animations too, you set the animation priority to action, okay? There's a reason for this because it'll override all Roblox animations, preventing your character from like having some weird fucking movements going on where he's like trying to walk, but his gun's sticking straight out, or like you're just walking and the gun's not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Some weird shit. I also recommend for guns like bolt-action rifles and pump shotguns that your idle animation and your aim idle animation are on movement. Everything else will be on action. This is because some animations will override the action animations whenever you're shooting or going into idle. So the bolting and the pumping will be a little bit wonky. But that's up to you. If you want it to look wonky, go ahead. But that's just what I've noticed. Do movement for your bolting and stuff like that. Or for your idle stuff on bolt-action rifles. All right. Now, one thing I wanted to say before I close this out is whenever you guys get to the point where you want to edit your iron sight alignment, don't just align the iron sights in the animation. Make sure it's actually lined up with your crosshair, which is in the center of your screen. Okay? This is FE gun kit, but it's still FE gun kit, but it's just a slight edit, all right? So when you're ready to test, you're just going to copy all these scripts from another bottle or another tool and paste it inside of that pistol. Okay? To line up your iron sight, you're just going to go inside of the gun script local script, and you're going to go to crosshair under gun GUI in properties again and make it visible. So that way, when you equip the tool, it's visible. Holy shit. You can see the crosshair. That way you can align your iron sights and it's not some garbage piece that misses every shot you take. You want your guns to be good, man. Everybody does. So why not go the extra mile? You know what I'm saying? Easy as that. So that's how you rig it up. That's how you make your custom animations. So you guys get fucking, creative or whatever the fuck your gay teachers taught you in like kindergarten and stuff. But anyways, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, I'll put my Discord inside of the description of this video. And hopefully somebody besides me will help you because I'm very busy and I can't answer all your questions. All right. Anyways, peace.